We're back and getting closer to the pinnacle of Chapter 3. It's time to talk about a main key topic concerning your organization: teaching how to teach. As the name suggests, when you follow up with the people in your organization and teach them what they need to know to manage a successful business, you're teaching them how to replicate these lessons when they introduce and follow up with new people themselves. That's why when you start teaching and explaining the things they need to do to get good results from day one, they can go out and start doing the same with other people just by replicating what you teach them. Put yourself in their shoes and imagine all the questions and reservations they might have. Remember how you felt when you first started out. Keep this in mind when you teach a new person and be ready to devote the necessary time to help that individual gain the confidence and readiness to carry out the activities to build and grow their independent business. Remember that you need to identify what their needs and dreams are in order to teach them what they need to know to accomplish their objectives, not the ones you have for them or for yourself. You may not agree on what the most important things are, like traveling, owning a house, driving a new car, etc. But everyone has their own dreams, priorities, and whys. So don't judge people or try to talk them out of their wants and needs if these are different from your own. Instead, help them map out exactly where they are and in what direction they need to go to achieve their goals. And when they're headed in the right direction, now give them the necessary space to learn for themselves and to put into practice what they've learned from you. It's almost a given that they will make some mistakes or become discouraged when they get negative responses, and that's where you come back in to add perspective, offer advice, and inject a dose of confidence and inspiration to help them persevere with their independent business. You may be asking yourself, how do I help a new distributor to overcome their fears? Simple. With patience. Know that any new person will be anxious and fearful on day 1, day 2, and probably on many more days to come. But also know that they will begin to overcome their fears as they learn more and more things that they can put into practice and use to gain more confidence and expertise, just like you did when you were first getting started. Time spent teaching is an investment in your own business, so it's important to identify who you should invest time in. You're going to quickly realize who's willing to learn and take advantage of the business opportunity and who isn't. And once you know this, we have some super easy and highly effective teaching methods you can use to begin teaching right away. One great way to teach new distributors is by inviting them along when you make retail sales. They'll get to see with their own eyes how to approach people, what kinds of questions people ask, and even realize you also hear the word no. How you handle these situations will be the absolute best kind of learning experience for them: personal, informative, and real. Another way is to help them host their own opportunity meetings. Again, this is easy. You can first invite them to one of your own meetings so they can see you in action and learn by watching and listening. This will give them the confidence to host their own first meeting, and you can be right there to offer encouragement, support, and any on-the-spot guidance they may need their first few times. And be sure that your new distributor understands that it doesn't matter where they start hosting meetings: in their home, a restaurant, a business center. The important thing is to begin the process of practicing speaking in public and learning the best ways to share the opportunity in order to get their business going and growing. Remember, people do what you do, not what you say. So think about what it means to be a good sponsor and teacher. Focus on being a confident, consistent, compassionate leader and role model. And remember that you will learn a lot through this process too. Everyone will continue to not just bloom and grow, but to thrive.